Since when do you need panties? Yes? What are you, brainless? Put something down there! Put something down there!
I am a monster. When she was 9, I decided she would be mine. One morning on her way to school, I dragged her into my car and locked her in the basement. Who would have thought she wasn't as docile as she seemed? She kept trying to escape, trying to break free from my control. So I starved her for 3 days until she started relying on me believing that pleasing me was the only way to survive. On the 83rd day of her captivity, she actually smeared food on her wrist, pretending to be injured, hoping I would take her to the doctor. Such clumsy acting was easy for me to see through. She underestimated me, so I decided to try a different approach. I installed an intercom in the basement. Whenever I had the time, I would speak through the intercom, repeating, obey me, over and over, gradually wearing down her resistance. 4 years passed and the girl had grown into a woman, but I hadn't changed. I was still as depraved as ever. After 4 years of conditioning, she did whatever I told her to do. I had even trained her to the point where she would kneel and beg for a mere scrap of food. I was satisfied, until one day, an unexpected incident nearly made me lose everything. That day my mother came to visit and casually noticed a strand of blonde hair on my clothes. She was thrilled, thinking I had finally started dating someone, but only I knew that the hair didn't belong to any woman. It was hers. I feared she would discover my secret of imprisoning the girl, so after my mother left I quickly shaved, girl's head clean. Seeing her bald brought me a small sense of relief. As her body matured, I grew more and more depraved, and my assaults became more frequent. On the 2029th day of her captivity, I started treating her like a wife, expecting her to take care of my daily needs. I thought it was time to let her out of the basement. Being in public might make my life look more normal. So I took her to a store to buy paint. There I saw her staring hungrily at the people passing by. I decided to test her obedience, so I walked off with the store clerk, leaving her behind. She could have spoken up at any moment, asked a passerby for help, and escaped my control. But I knew she wouldn't. Years of psychological control had deeply rooted in her mind. Sure enough, she didn't say a word, just stood there quietly. I knew she was completely under my control. When we got home, I let her help me decorate the house, even painting a wall her favorite color, purple. But on the 3006th day of her captivity, things changed. With no job, money was running out, so I decided to sell my car. While we were cleaning it together, someone called about buying it, but because the vacuum cleaner was too loud, I couldn't hear what they were saying. Out of habit, I went inside to listen to the call. What I didn't expect was that in this brief moment of carelessness, I forgot to lock the door.